Hey everybody, it's Denise back with Keto with Denise, and today we're going to talk about keto and vegetables. What vegetables are good on your keto journey? I get asked this question, why can I eat this veggie versus that veggie? So we're going to take a look at some of the commonly consumed vegetables, those that people really like to enjoy, and see whether or not they're good for your keto journey or not. In other videos, you've heard me talk about how important it is. We're doing healthy keto, which is going to put us at 7 to 10 cups of vegetables a day, because your body needs the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that vegetables contain. You really should be consuming enough vegetables on your keto journey. So we're going to talk about that, and we're starting first with the sweet potato. A lot of people love the sweet potato, yam, whatever version of it you want to go with, but let's take a look at it. When we look at the calories, fat, carbs, sugar, as well as fiber and protein in it, you'll start to see it take shape. This is one medium-sized sweet potato. Some people say, well, I only eat half a sweet potato. Well, just do the math and divide it by half and see where we're going here. So calories are 103, less than a gram of fat. And you won't see a lot of fat in vegetables, by the way, but you're going to get a lot of the nutrients. 24 carbs. Remember in other videos, one quick way for you to know how many teaspoons of sugar that is do the math. Divide it by 4, and that's 1 teaspoon of sugar. So that's 6 teaspoons of sugar. Although you've got the sugar breakdown of 10 grams and 4 fiber and 2 protein. So in essence, net carbs here, which is carbs minus fiber, would be about 20 grams of carbs. That's really high. Why is it so high? Because our carb focus is 20 grams to 50 grams a day in carbs. When you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to get the excess weight off, you want to lower your carbs. So you would be closer to the 20 grams of carbs per day. Well, you got that in that one medium sweet potato, right? So you're not going to eat one sweet potato and that's it for the day. You're going to be eating more food. So this would be a no on your keto journey. So we're going to say no to the sweet potato. Let's look at the white potato. White potatoes, as in mashed potatoes, as in French fries, as in all of those things we have used the white potato for. 149 grams. This is in one medium-sized potato, which is a good serving for anybody, right? 0.2, less than 1 gram of fat. 33, a whopping 33 grams of carbs in that one white potato. 2 grams of sugar, fiber, protein. Fiber is high on 5, so if you deduct your fiber and your carbs, you're going to get about 28. It's still high. I would say no. I would say no to the white potato on my keto journey. As a matter of fact, I do say no. So I would not consume that white potato. Not worth the insulin spike that your body is going to receive from it, and certainly not worth you exceeding your carb totals for the day with that one item, okay? Let's look at corn. This is a cup of corn. This is not the corn in the can, which these numbers would be much higher. The sweet corn, sweet for a reason, sugar in it. This is your frozen corn. 1 cup of frozen corn. It's 162 calories. Again, minimal fat content, but 39 grams of carbs. 6 of it is sugar, 5 fiber, and 5 protein. So when you do the math, 34 net carbs, doesn't matter. It's way over my daily allowance, because I'm going to keep my carbs at 20 or less if I'm trying to lose weight, okay? So we're going to say no to corn. And that's why, now that you've seen this, it's high in carbs. Sweet peas. People like sweet peas. I was never a fan of sweet peas, but I sure had to eat them if my mom put them on my plate. So sweet peas, 134 calories, less than 1 gram of fat, 25 grams of carbs. So let's take it a little further. See, I'm already just 1 cup of peas for the day. I'm up there. 10 grams of sugar in it, 9 grams of fiber, which is really good. It's got a lot of great fiber, and it's got a lot of great protein. You've heard of pea protein. Well, that's where it comes from, right? So in essence, we're going to say no to sweet peas too. All right, so let's go further and let's look at kale. Kale only has 36 grams of fat. 36 calories, less than 1 gram of fat, 7 carbs in kale, 2 grams of sugar, 2 of which is sugar, and 3 fiber. So kale would get a yes, and even some good protein in kale. Notice that this would be a yes to consume. This is 1 cup of kale, by the way. 1 cup of spinach, not a lot of calories, as you'll see, not a lot of fat either. 7 carbs in 1 cup of spinach. Less than 1 gram of sugar, and yet 4 grams of fiber. So my net carbs are really low. I am going to definitely take in the spinach, and really good protein in spinach. Believe it or not, spinach gets a yes for me. And then I had to squeeze in the carrots because this comes up a lot. I mean, it's 6 and 1/2 dozen another mixed opinions about carrots out there in terms of what they do. But let's take a look at 1 cup of carrots, right? And I've been on the fence about this myself, so I wanted to bring it up. So carrots, not a lot of calories, only 55 calories in carrots. Less than 1 gram of fat, which we've continuously seen in all of our vegetable selections. Is barely any fat in it. And then on our carbs is 13 grams of carbs. I would not want a cup of carrots having 13 grams of carbs in it, but it's also got 5 grams of sugar and 5 fiber. So it's really a little lower than your total carbs, because net carbs is only 8, but for me, it's a no. For some people, it's a yes. So this one, I will say in moderation. I'm gonna give it a yes, a thumbs up, but in moderation. So it's not going to, I just wouldn't consume a lot of them, okay? So yes, you can have it, but you're not gonna go and make carrot juice, right? And end up consuming a whole lot of sugar in that particular setting. So I'm gonna leave it on the list, and I'm gonna say yes in moderation and go from there. So hopefully this has been helpful. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Hi, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And by the way, click the bell too, so that you'll be notified when there's new content like this. Thank you again for watching.